welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making sopes and they're made out of beans and they're so delicious. You want to learn how? So stay tuned, keep on watching. Okay, you guys, today for our sopes, we are going to need a pack of sopes already made. Yes, you guys, they are already made. And yes, I can make my own from scratch. I have them a seca. But right now it's too much work. I'm trying to make it so easy for you guys and for my family. I just got out of work, and so these I'm gonna try. They cost me $2.99 at the Vallarta supermarket. Usually you will find these at a Hispanic or Mexican market like El Super or the Superior. So we're gonna try these out. I have like 2 cups of beans already cooked, a piece of onion, some oregano, a piece of garlic, 3 pieces of chiles de árbol. I need 2 tomatoes, salt for taste. I need New Mexico chili pods. I'm gonna use 2, and of course I'm gonna need some cooking oil. And we're also gonna need more ingredients for our condiments. Okay, so stay tuned. The word of the day is beans. So in Spanish, you would say frijoles. Okay, first of all, we're going to cook our chile pods, our New Mexico chile pods. And I'm gonna cook the tomatoes and my chile de árbol. Right here is for the sauce. I'm actually going to make 2 sauce out of this. You'll see. Okay, you guys, so for our beans, we are going to smash them. Make sure you don't drop any. Yeah, smash them. So for the beans, I do them like days before. Like I'll cook beans like on Sunday or Monday, so I can have enough beans for the rest of the week, you guys. I mean, beans go a long way. Growing up, you know, I come from South Central. Growing up, we didn't really have a lot of money. It was a lot of us growing up. And so, you know, you learn to be creative with beans. Con frijoles. So, we learned to do sopes out of beans, tacos out of beans. We made, instead of enchiladas, we made enfrijoladas. And even beans back then were like limited. Now I just buy them like in a bulk, in a big old sack, so they can last me for at least 2-3 months. Okay, I think that's enough. So you guys remember that we put our tomatoes to cook with all those chiles, but I told you guys that I was gonna make 2 salsas out of that. So right now I'm using the 2 tomatoes, the 2 chile de árbol. I'm gonna put it on my blender. And so with this, I'm going to add the onion and the oregano, a little bit of salt, and I'm gonna add a little bit of water, you guys. Now this salsa, I usually do it for tacos, for sopes, for tostadas. This is my go-to salsa. Even taquitos. Okay, so I'm gonna blend this up. Okay, my salsa is ready. So this salsa, you guys, is a little bit watery, but it tastes so delicious, you guys. And it has a little kick because remember I put some chile de árbol. So let me show you the consistency of this. See? It's a little bit of watery, but that's what we want. Okay, so that's it right there. Now let's blend the other salsa. Okay, now you guys, for the other salsa, remember there were the chiles New Mexico. It's 2 of them. Okay, you're gonna put them in the blender. with a little bit of water, the same liquid that you cooked it in. And you're going to put the piece of garlic and a little bit of salt. Now with this one, you guys, we're gonna try to blend it as fine as we can. Okay, here we go. Okay guys, I think this is the best that we're gonna do with this salsa. Okay, now you ask, why 2 salsas? Okay, this salsa right here, this is where you're gonna dip your sope. This is what's gonna bring it to the next notch, to another level, you guys. Okay, so you see how fine this is? This is what we want. Okay, I think we're ready to start making our sopes. We got our pan. Let's get some cooking oil. And you guys, the sopes, they're a little messy, so beware. Okay, this is gonna need quite a bit of oil, you guys. I think this is the dish that I use the most oil, because I hardly use oil. Like this bottle will last me like, oh my God, like maybe like 3-4 months or even longer. Okay, so let's have our oil heat up. And let's have another plate ready, so when they do come out, let's get a paper bag. Okay, so this is what we do. We dip it in the sauce. We try to coat it. Okay, and you're going to place it face down, okay? And be ready, it's gonna start jumping. But don't be scared. Oh my God, it already smells so good. I'm telling you, this sauce takes it up another notch. I mean, you can eat it plain like this and just put it in the oil, but it's not gonna taste the same. It's not gonna have the same flavor. This is the same sauce I use for enchiladas, you guys. Yeah, my pan is a little big, so I stick 4 of them. Okay, maybe leave them like this for like maybe 3 minutes, and then we can flip them over, and then we can start adding the beans. Okay, let me turn them over. See how crispy they're getting? And just be careful when you do flip them over, because this starts splashing. Okay, so at this point now, I can add the beans. Now you guys can use, and it's optional, canned beans, but you know, I don't know how that's gonna taste, but I'm sure you can still use it. So now that I put the beans on, I'm going to do this. You know, a little bit of sauce to give it some more flavor. You know, and there's people that put meat in it, like carnitas, carne asada. I know people think like, oh, frijoles, You know, that's for the poor and this and this and that, but I'm telling you, I'm like so grateful that we grew up on frijoles. So my vegan people, they can do this dish, you guys. You guys, you gotta learn to be creative. Growing up, like I tell you, we didn't have a lot of resources. I mean, half the time our refrigerator was empty. You know, we were so broke that, you know, when the mice and the roaches, they hold hands and they'd be like, we out this place. They don't have nothing. And they moved to the neighbor's house. You know, we didn't have leftover for us. You think we were gonna have leftover for critters? You know, and back then, if you didn't finish whatever you had in your plate, you know, your family would shame you. Like, how dare you didn't finish that? Not unless you had a brother or a sister that were like, are you gonna finish your elote? Can I have it? Or are you gonna finish your potatoes? Can I have them? Okay, you guys, at this point, they're ready to come out. You see how they're bubbling? Now they're ready. Okay guys, now for the toppings, we're going to need lettuce. I have lettuce, shredded lettuce. I cut it up. This is a romaine lettuce. Cut it really fine, you guys, okay? See how fine I did it? Please cut that really fine. The salsa that I just made, we're gonna need my to-go queso cotija, our Mexican cheese. I'm going to need some sour cream. And I also have queso fresco, which, you know, it's optional for my family to have. But this is my go-to cheese. This is the cheese that I use for everything. Okay, so let's start topping the sope. Okay, for our toppings, we are going to start with the lettuce. Now, you guys are gonna say that most of our dishes have toppings, and they do. You know, our Mexican dishes is like, the food already has flavor, but we always wanna, you know, add some more and give it more flavor to it. Okay, so I added a little bit of lettuce. Poquita salsa. It got chunky, you guys. I need a little bit of cotija. And all of this is optional, you guys. All of this is optional. And then we're gonna need some sour cream to go with it. So my kids love a lot of sour cream, y'all. And on top of that, we can add some tapatio. Oh my goodness. This is delicious, y'all. Okay, so this is how you layer up a sope. So there you have it, you guys. Those are my sopes. I hope you guys make them for your family. They're so delicious. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.